The customer interaction has changed, and I use the customer interaction model to explain to companies how it's changed, why there is a disconnect between what companies usually do and what customers want, and why there is a disconnect between what customers want and what companies do. And I also use it to explain how companies should evolve in order to reconnect to customers. And it's all about connect to many, engage individuals. The good old original species is the good old 1.0. The good old 1.0 is the good old one-to-one. I walk into the local record shop. My dad walks into the local bank. We got recognized. People knew who we are. People knew our data. And when we were transmitting data, we were not asking people, what are you going to do with my data, and do I have the right to be forgotten? But then companies wanted to scale, because the one-on-one interaction is pretty expensive and pretty labor intensive. And it's easier to scale. So a bank started to scale. A local record shop became a record shop chain. And scaling meant one-to-many. You started to become the middleman as a company. You started to do mass communication and mass production of your products and your services and of your message. So instead of one-on-one, it became one-to-many. And as a customer, we were left pretty frustrated because we were no longer a name, we were no longer a person, we became a customer number. And any segmentation or personas didn't help. So we were left frustrated. And then we were given superpowers. We were given the internet, we were given the smartphone, and we became the king of our own universe because we had our own universe in the palm of our hands. So the world flipped over from 2.0, one-to-many, to many-to-one. Many companies having to fight for my attention because I became the center of the universe. I can run my own universe out of my own smartphone, and companies have to come to me with the right product, with the right service at the right moment, using the right channel, or they can't come in. But at the same time, by using this and putting myself in the center of the universe, 3.0, many-to-one, I move to many-to-many because I use this device to connect and share information and share stuff with everybody. So we moved from one-to-many, to many-to-one, to many-to-many. And in the many-to-many world, that's a completely different world. Very complicated for companies. So how do companies get out of that? First of all, most companies are still in 1.0 and 2.0. They either have one-on-one communication with their customers or one-to-many. They don't realize that the customer has put themselves in the center of the universe, and the customer is more influenced by other customers than by the message of an organization. So that's the disconnect. A company is in 1.0 and 2.0, and your customers are in 3.0 and 4.0. And they feel neglected by companies that are still in the old normal. So they're looking for companies that attach and connect in the new normal. So new normal companies like Amazon have understood that. They're very far better connected with customers in that new normal. But where does it lead to? What do customers want? In the end, we still want the good old one-on-one. We want to be treated as a hyper individual in a contextual situation. Now, this is going to be possible in the future. Using big data and artificial intelligence, we will be able to move from 4.0 to 5.0. And 5.0 is the good old one-on-one, but now helped and processed and activated by big data and algorithms. And big data and algorithms will make it human to human again, one-on-one again, hyper-personal again.